Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're gonna see what's happening next in your love life. We've got three groups. Group 1 says the magic is in you. Group 2 says sporty and rich, Vogue Paris. Group 3 says 888. I'll give you more time to choose. Hello, Group 1. Let's see what's happening next in your love life. We've got ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time, distance, separation, blockage, space, trapped, stuck, tied down, captive, commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity, true love, this is the romance of a lifetime, flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, so group 1, you could be someone who's quite flirtatious. You like to have a good time. For some people here, you're not really looking for a deep commitment. Okay, that could make you feel stuck. I do see that there could be a separation due to one person not wanting to be tied down. So if it's not you who is like, chasing a thrill, it could be that you're in separation with a person who isn't ready just yet to settle down. So there is a separation, even though they feel these feelings for you, true love, or you feel that way for them, they could feel like commitment is something that keeps them stuck. Okay, so because of that, there could be a blockage. For others of you, you could be meeting someone new, someone who's coming from a distance. You just haven't met them yet. So they could be from a different country, maybe have different backgrounds, and it will feel right to be together. This person could be exciting to be with, very flirtatious. All right, someone has a flirtatious energy. All right, so let's continue. 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. So I do see that patience is required here, whether you're wanting to reconcile with someone you feel connected to, someone who feels like your true love, or just being patient for that person to reach you if this is like someone new coming towards you. Okay. Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of swords here, so air signs could be significant. The 9 of Swords does indicate anxious feelings. Okay, someone could be feeling anxious. Let's see. I feel like that's a message for those who are in separation with someone they feel truly connected to. Like the silence, the distance is making you feel anxious, perhaps. All right, 9 of Swords. I do see communication coming through, Ace of Swords, so that's like a new energy. Oops. Seven of Cups in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Okay. All right, so someone could feel a bit stuck in a fantasy, 7 of Cups in reverse, or they feel like there's no other option out there. All right, so I do sense like a vibe of one person being stuck on another person. 4 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So you could be feeling a bit overwhelmed emotionally, And again, I feel like this is for those who are in separation with someone they really care about, someone they want to commit to. It's giving like a nervous energy, someone trying to be strong, trying to cope with a distant connection. All right, so if there has been a gap in communication, there could be a message here to like flirt, maybe make the first move. Okay. Or be open to like dating new people. Maybe it's time to detach and start extending your light-hearted energy to others, as it says. Okay. So someone could be realizing that it's time to like walk away, especially if the other person has left them behind. You could be walking away from someone you were stuck on and moving towards a true love relationship, a commitment. Okay. Hmm. We've got self-aware, growth, pattern, self-control, change, affirmation, rejection, failure, redirection, and no. Okay. Personal life, upbringing, family, finance, legal matters, home, and pets. Manipulation, lies, power play, gaslighting, blame game. Okay. So somebody could have been rejected. You could have been left behind at some points. Okay. So there's a need to grow from this situation with self-aware. It's time to realize that there's better for you, that you can be in a commitment, a healthy commitment. And some things may stem from like childhood, some issues with personal life here, like maybe your upbringing, or if this is like, if you're dealing with someone who has these issues, it's from like their upbringing, how they were raised. They chase um, others, they chase excitement. Yeah, so maybe you were looking in the wrong place. Okay. And it could be time to clear your headspace and walk away from a situation that is keeping you stuck and anxious. Group 1. So, yeah, this message kind of just went into a different direction. But I was picking up on, yeah, the possibility that it could be you that just wants a good time and you're someone who's like more logical, detached. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's also a certain person that you could feel stuck on, and it's time to release that person and flirt. Um, be open to dating new people, exploring others, okay, other relationships, other dynamics. Okay, yeah, and also the message of you possibly meeting someone who is coming from a distance. You just haven't met them yet. It requires patience here, patience without the anxiety of wanting to be with someone or wanting excitement. Okay, so there's a need to focus on self control. Okay, yeah, so you could end up like meeting someone new when you've like detached from the whole idea of um, rushing into love or being in love. Okay, and things happening urgently. It will kind of just happen when you're detached. Okay. Let's get names and initials. Names and initials. Names and initials. Or whatever words come through. Okay, I see the word fly, F-L-Y. So there could be like a foreigner who needs to find you, or maybe you could consider taking a flight, exploring, and you may end up meeting someone new. Okay, maybe a vacation could be significant. But I feel like there's distance, or like even a long distance relationship that is stressing you out, perhaps. Okay, the word see, S-E-E. Okay, there's something that you'll be seeing soon, like a realization, clarity, the truth. Okay. And we also have like fly and see. So maybe, yeah, this person needs to fly to see you, take a flight. Sebastian, let's see. Becky, CJ, Tyler, Jessica, Jessie, Lee, Lee. Okay. I see X. Maybe someone's stuck on their X, or a past experience that clouds their judgment. We've got D, C, J, B, E. We've got Deborah, Debbie, C, S, T, E, F, K, X, G, B, Q, F, C, I, L, Y, T, J, B's could be significant, B, E, E. Okay, so group one, that's all I see for you. If this reading helped, you can leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye. Hello, group two. Let's see what's happening next in your love life. We've got confessions, unveiling, coming clean messages, hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting, chemistry, attraction, spark, passion, longing, craving, aching, wanting, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Wow. Okay, so group two. I see a few messages here. I see a few cards giving advice for you. Release your ex, free yourself. So if you do feel stuck on an ex, craving, aching, wanting someone, it is time to release that need, okay? To free yourself, to explore. I see that you could be attracting lots of suitors, okay, when you come out of an energy of longing for a certain person. I also see that you are manifesting a confession from someone who's very attracted to you. Perhaps you're attracted to them. Maybe you're crushing on them. Okay. So it's someone you have chemistry with. I see you manifesting this person. Um, so there's a message of releasing that need, that energy of wanting, maybe past people or, a past person. And there's an energy of like manifesting a confession from someone. So let's see what else we get. We also have make the effort. Okay. Make the effort. So if you truly want to be with this person, like you feel like you can't release them, maybe if you make the effort to communicate with them, maybe you'll find closure, maybe a new door will open for you. So there could even be a message of you confessing to someone you really want to be with. If you've had an experience with an ex which was toxic and perhaps you don't want your ex, you may need to release that situation, not to dwell in that energy of who did what, who said this, just release that person, release the whole situation, manifest a new energy, okay, someone you are compatible with, someone who you can connect with. So yeah, free yourself from any sort of low vibrational energy. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have the Ace of Wands, the Sun, Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Okay. Okay, the Sun, Ace of Wands, there's a lot of positivity here, happiness. So if you are manifesting a confession or you're like expecting someone to, make a move, they will, and it's gonna be very happy. It's gonna be exciting. Okay. Six of Swords is a card of moving on. It's a card of like moving away from a negative situation. So again, it is required to like release your ex here or a past situation. Okay, so you'll be moving on from whoever hurt you or whatever problems happened. Even if it's an ex that you want to be with again, you two can be moving on from a bad situation and welcoming a new energy and making an effort to improve the relationship. So, group two, this reading is really just telling you that you can have what you want. Okay, so there's a lot of cards here in regards to positivity, whether you want to move on from an ex or you want to reconcile with an ex or you're manifesting someone new. I see you attracting what you want, exactly what you want. If you want them to confess, that's happening. If you feel the need to confess to them, you can also do so. If you want closure, you could get that because there's also a longing energy. It could be longing coming from this person who wants to confess to you, or if you already know that you feel a pull to a specific person, you need to like align yourself with the energy of having that person rather than wanting them. Because if you have the energy of craving and wanting, that is just what will continue to persist, craving and wanting. So it's either you make the effort or you keep wanting this person. But manifestation is different, okay? Hoping is different from longing. Sorry. Hoping is different from manifesting. Okay, so it's two different energies. Manifesting is when you align yourself with already having what you want. Hoping is creating distance. You're hoping that this will happen. You're longing for something else, something, so something outside of yourself, basically. So let's continue. Heavy message. Whatever resonates with you, resonates with you. Let's see. Ace of Wands. So I see action, Knight of Swords. Someone is coming through quickly. They are coming to confess to you, or that could be your energy if you are dominantly in like a masculine energy and you want to pursue. That could be you. Queen of Pentacles. Earth signs could be significant. The Chariot in reverse. King of Swords. And the Moon, Pisces. All right, you or this person could be Pisces, an earth sign. Okay, fire signs also with the Ace of Wands. All right, the Chariot, Cancer, King of Swords. Someone is rushing to tell you something, so you're gonna get an unexpected confession. Okay. And if you are in that energy of wanting to pursue, I see that it's important to slow down a bit because the Chariot in reverse can be a bit reckless. Yeah. So you could end up giving off like the wrong vibe if you are not careful. The Page of Pentacles, it's someone who is patient and they do plan. Okay, so that could be a piece of advice, not to rush. You may end up doing or saying something that you don't want to. So, the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. You are someone's happiness. This person who wants to confess to you. And if you are urged to make a move, free yourself can also connect with that. Free yourself from any sort of fear or that energy of wanting and just go for what you want. And the Moon can also talk about the secrecy, right? Someone could secretly have feelings for you and that's being revealed to you next. Okay, that's what's happening next. A confession from someone who has been hiding feelings. We've got acts of service, helping out, cooking, paying bills. So the Page of Pentacles can connect to the acts of service. This is someone who's helpful, okay? They like to do things for you. So that could be their love language. We've got rejection, failure, redirection, and no. We've got desire, intimacy, passion, pleasure, comparison, competition, not good enough, self-esteem, copycat, taking action, executing plans, focused, determined. All right, so there's someone who's determined to have you, to be with you. There could be fears of rejection here. Okay. I see a passionate relationship happening. Someone you have like intense chemistry with. Okay. This person could feel like they need to compete for your attention, affection. Okay. And if you're the person who has like a strong desire for someone, there could be worries about not being good enough and being rejected. Okay. So there's a need to free yourself from those limitations. Okay. Let's get names and initials. So there's a lot going on here, and I've said a lot. Group 2. Okay, we have the word X. Another X indicator. All right. Some people want their X, some people don't. So it's a general reading. So group 2, you may mix with other people's intentions and things like that. So just take what resonates. Okay. You could even have an ex coming to pursue you again, coming back to you. Okay. With chemistry, it does make me feel like you also want this person, whether it's an ex or not. There's like someone who you are attracted to, who you will feel passionate about. Okay, it could even be someone new that you're manifesting. Okay, so it depends on where you are. We've got Celine. We also have cell, like cell phone, so you could get a message. We've got Kim, Kimberly, Lexi, Alex. We've got rum, like drinking could be significant, maybe a party, or someone could confess due to being drunk. Okay, Belle, Bella. Mike, Michael. Nick, Nicholas, Nikki. Brian, Bree, Brianna, Brittany. We got the word burn, B-U-R-N. Burn. Yeah, it just reminds me of like being burned, like rejected, possibly. Velma. I think I said Ellie already. Ellie. All right, so we've got KRELB L again, CUVXD KCNZBMWPI. We've got Rule, RUEL. There's also a singer named Rule, RUEL. Okay. Yeah, X is still standing out here. It's like not leaving each other. So group 2, that's all I see for you. If this reading helped, you can leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye. Hello, group 3. Let's see what's happening next in your love life. We've got withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary, abandoned, left out, walked away, cold, distance, separation, space, blockage, confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Unrequited love, there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, so group 3, there is a strong energy of feeling lonely, left out in the cold. Maybe someone ghosted you or broke up with you, and it kind of left this energy of loneliness and almost a bit of like hopelessness. With confusion, it feels like you don't have a clear goal in your love life, or like you don't know what to do here. Like there's this energy of just feeling very sad. Yeah. So group 3, you could have experienced someone who rejected you or ghosted or something like that. You're not sure why this happened. You don't know what is coming next here in your love life. So what I mean by that is that there's no real like intention in regards to love. It's like whatever happens, happens. And this happened to me, so I'm kind of just feeling lonely at this time, and there's like no hope for the future, that kind of thing. So the card here, it is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to be vulnerable, be open to meeting new people. Don't be so afraid of abandonment, and don't be afraid of being single, enjoying your solitude. For some, you're comfortably single. For others, there's anxiousness, sadness. So it depends on how you handle being single. If you want to dwell in never loving again, or do you want to have a piece of acceptance and keep going, okay, not limiting yourself or blocking your emotions. Okay, so yeah, if someone ghosted you or left you behind, it's because they felt like you two were incompatible. They didn't have the same feelings as you did. Um, and that doesn't mean to, shut down when it comes to your love life. Okay, so Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah, there was an ending. Okay. Or for some, you haven't even explored really, like romantically. So there's this dead end energy, like when will this happen? When will I be in love? Or when will I meet someone? Okay. And that could be a bit stressful. Okay. With the Ten of Wands here, it's a burden. Okay. So I do see that there's a need to be clear with confusion here. Um, Perhaps it's time to have a clear goal with how you want to move forward in your love life. What do you want to do next? Do you want to go to new places? Do you want to um, go on a dating app? There's so many things you can do. Okay, some people aren't really open to dating apps and things like that, but some people are. So it's like, what do you want to do, group three? Rather than feeling stuck or feeling like things won't change, it could be time to be a bit open-minded when it comes to love. All right, Queen of Wands. With the Queen of Wands, I'm hearing like take your energy back. So the Queen of Wands is someone who is extremely confident. She knows her worth. She's fun to be around. Um, she's just like the Queen of Wands, okay? She's passionate, she's fiery. Okay. So for some, you could have lost your spark due to someone breaking your heart or rejecting you. Okay, and again, for some, you are fine with being single. So the Queen of Wands can represent that being comfortable um, in where you are now, your present moment. The Hierophant. I'm hearing I'm committed to myself. So that is also a good thing to feel deeply rooted in your own self-worth. Okay. We've got the Four of Pentacles. It kind of fell out this way, but we're going to take it this way. Four of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Sun. Wow, the Sun is a good sign. Okay, things will be changing, going in a positive direction. It could also represent being happy on your own. So right now, group three, I'm not seeing another person just yet. There is this need to clear your headspace. The Page of Swords in reverse can be someone who is unclear. They're very scattered energetically. They don't have much focus. It could also be an energy of being like sarcastic, and that sarcasm could be stemming from feelings of bitterness, feelings of not having what you want, and that kind of thing. So, with the Eight of Swords in reverse, it does talk about releasing limitation, being open minded, things changing, moving in a different direction. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles. Someone is holding on to like a burden, like they're stuck in their ways. Yeah, so if you're holding on to this situation of being abandoned, it's time to release it. So what's happening next is that you'll be feeling happier. You'll be feeling a bit more comfortable in who you are, what you want, and I just see this expansion when it comes to your own self-worth, self-love, that kind of thing. So it's time to be a bit more optimistic about your love life, group 3. For some of you here, your person, they could actually be not in your like vicinity. Like maybe they're someone who lives far away or in a different country, and you haven't met them yet because they need to find their way towards you, or maybe you need to find your way towards them. So it's not like it's never going to happen. It's just that at this time, there needs to be a release of that sarcastic, kind of bitter energy. If you do have that, I'm not saying everyone has that, but there's like certain situations that no longer serve you. Abandonment issues, things that may have happened in the past, um, feelings of being rejected, that kind of thing. Just acceptance of where you are now and finding your own path and being intentional with what you want. So if you want to meet new people, go to new places. If you want to focus on yourself, travel, you can meet someone in that way. Like, love is not always outside either. So even though there's no one here, like no other person coming your way technically, apart from distance, there's a potential that they could be living their own life in a different country, but you haven't met them yet. But love isn't always coming from another person. It comes from you. Okay. Group 3. All right. So we have a few things falling out. We've got alone time, self-care, comfort, health, self-love, self-worth. All right. So if you aren't comfortable with being single, it's time to focus on being a bit more in tune with yourself. Okay? You don't need to be lonely. You have other people that will support you, friends, family, or yourself. Okay? And again, some you're fine with being alone. Okay? Group 3, I'm also hearing that there could be an attachment to being very like independent, single, like you're very attached to that energy. Okay, like, oh, I'll always be alone, and I don't think there's anyone for me, or that kind of mindset, or like um, thought pattern. Not that it's like terrible to be alone. There's people who are fine with being alone, but I'm kind of rambling. So we have distance again, long distance, unavailable, disconnected, and ex-partner, past lover, breakup, and release. We also have gossip, stories, rumors, seeking information. All right. All right. So, group 3, I like your message. Okay. I feel like it's very self-focused. Okay. So, distance Again, it feels like this person, you're yet to meet someone. They're at a distance. They're far away. Or maybe a relationship, maybe an ex. Things didn't work out because of a long distance relationship. Past lover breakup release. So there's a need to release your ex. Okay. If you have an ex. Group 3. We also have gossip, stories, rumors, seeking information. Perhaps there's this like feeling of not wanting to like look like a loner, like fear of what people might say or things like that. Gossip. Yeah, some of you really just don't care about being single, and again, others may fear what people would say or think of them if they're just like not in a relationship. So yeah, it depends on how you operate. Let's get names and initials. What's next for you is self-improvement group 3. And the sun here, overall, you will be happy regardless if you meet someone or you're being a bit more patient or you're just fine on your own. Yeah, if you're overly like independent, then maybe you need to like release that attachment to just like being alone. If you deep down, if you know you want to be in a connection, you can accept that. Like you don't have to act like you're the strongest Avenger. So let's get names and initials. Okay. Yeah. So group 3, a person could just be far away at this time. And it may take a while for them to get to you. The month of May could be significant. Mackenzie, you could meet someone in May around that time. Or it could be a birthday. I see the word mom. For some, you're like a mother or parent. The word say, S-A-Y. Sam, Samantha, Samuel. Okay. Pablo, Pam, Pamela. Joe, Joseph, Joey. Josephine. We have the word ex, E-X. We got my ex. Yeah, so your ex could have left a mark that kind of affected your mindset. Okay. And it's good to be aware of these things so you can change them. So I'm not trying to attack anyone. Okay. You could be receiving quite a lot of compliments. Group 3. I see the word compliment. Okay. So you're stepping into your power, or you're already aware of your own strength, your self-worth. Okay, Sally, Ali, Allison. I see the word jock, J-O-C-K. Maybe you'll be attracting like a person who's like a jock, like sporty, masculine. All right, we've got Amy. Corey. We've got P, K, I, W, L, B, X, B, C, U, I, C, Y, G, C, F, P, J, F, R, I got RJ, LM, CW, SEKAO. Okay, I see the word fly. A flight could be significant, a vacation. FLY, this person who is coming towards you could be very far away and they need to fly to meet you. Feels like a new person. Okay. Morgan, George, or George in Spanish, Jorge. Okay, someone could speak Spanish, you or this person. July could be significant. I see July. So the summertime. I see the word Pope, Pope. And the word rules. So that's it sounds quite religious. Someone could be religious. Oh, we have the Hierophant also. Okay. Yeah. Like a structure here. Yeah. The Hierophant could also talk about beliefs, mindsets, that kind of thing. Okay. Cameron, Ricardo, BMW, Friday, Lewis. So, group 3. That's all I see for you. If this reading helped, you can leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye!